आपने अभी रिसेंटली काफी न्यूज में देखा होगा कि बहुत लेऑफ्स हो रहे हैं, काफी लोगों ने अपनी जॉब्स लूज की हैं। और अगर आप इनमें से किसी को पर्सनली जानते हैं तो शायद आपने ये भी सुना होगा दैट दे डिड नॉट सी इट कमिंग। उन्हें पता ही नहीं था कि ऐसा कुछ होने वाला है। और शायद ये काफी हद तक सच भी है दैट it was a bit of a sudden thing that happened to them, and it is absolutely unfortunate that it did. But I just want to bring your attention to some of the symptoms which we miss out when we are in a work environment. और इसलिए हम कभी-कभी देख नहीं पाते हैं what is coming our way, and it looks sudden to us, it feels sudden to us, but it's not really all that sudden. So in this video, I want to take your attention towards 3 symptoms or signs that you should look out for so that you know that you might just lose your job if you don't fix a few things. Or even if there is nothing to fix, you could sense that you might be walking on thin ice. And when you realize that, you have that much more time to prepare instead of getting a shocker in a few days or weeks. So what are these 3 signs? Number 1, if your line manager or your boss starts having lesser and lesser discussions, अगर पहले दिन में 6 कॉल्स आते थे और अब दिन में 1 ही कॉल आ रहा है, it is a sign of worry. आपके एंटेनास खड़े हो जाने चाहिए कि कुछ गड़बड़ है, मुझसे बात नहीं हो रही है ज्यादा। इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मुझे कुछ फोमो फील होना चाहिए। it just means that maybe there is not too much to discuss with me, which means I'm not so important in the system anymore. Something is going wrong, and that should bring out my antenna. The second symptom is when I get lesser and lesser feedback. अगर मेरे लाइन मैनेजर्स या मेरा बॉस मुझे उतने फीडबैक नहीं दे रहे जितना पहले देते थे, तो वो जरूरी नहीं समझ रहे कि अपना टाइम निकाल के मुझे बताएं कि मेरे क्या वीकनेसेस हैं। इसका मतलब है शायद मैं सिस्टम में अब उतनी जरूरी नहीं हूं, एंड इट इज अ साइन ऑफ कंसर्न फॉर मी if I'm not getting as much feedback as I used to get. So again, my antennas should go up to say something is not okay here. And the third is if I'm getting lesser involved in new projects, new assignments, and newer initiatives. If I don't get invitation for those kind of discussions, it means that I am probably in another category, or that I have not been able to gain or earn the level of trust required, or I have not demonstrated my skill set enough so that I can be considered as an important person for this new project or new assignment. Again, this is where my antennas would go up and say, okay, is it a scenario where I might just lose my job? Is it a time when I need to have a direct conversation with my line manager? Is it a time when I should look into more prospects and connect with people so that I'm prepared with some plan and it doesn't come to me as a shock that I might lose my job tomorrow? Nobody wants to let go of good talent, but sometimes organizations don't have that much of luxury. They don't have the time, or they don't have the resources to retain all good people. As individuals, it is our responsibility to keep ourselves safe and relevant at all times. Relevance means catching up with what's happening in the world around you. If you keep yourself relevant, you will be able to identify more options outside and around of you, and hence you will be less desperate about what you already have in hand. Growth is an ongoing process. For us to grow, we need to grow as an individual with our skill set, and also sometimes grow beyond organizations we have served so that we can prepare ourselves to serve many more organizations out there.